John, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Mark. Nice to see you in this. Well, we're not supposed to say that. I was going to say lockdown, but you said don't mention it. Oh, I just did.
Now, I wanted to ask you today about one of your most recognised photos, but first, tell me a little bit about why you love street photography and what made you want to go out and shoot on the street in the first place.
I just fell into street photography / urban photography by accident, and I didn't even really know what the genre was, to be honest. But it helped. I was in a bit of a bad place, and it just helped me reconnect with the community and society in general. Just being able to see the beauty in everyday things, really. That was it, and it sort of progressed from that. Because initially I started just using my mobile phone, taking pictures of coffee, and it moved for coffee reviews, because that's my other passion is coffee. So yeah, I just fell into street photography, and then I watched the Sean Tucker video, and then by chance one day, and I was like, oh, I'm actually doing street photography.
And away you went.
So yeah, I fell into it. And I actually used to take photos of buildings and get annoyed when people walk into the scene. So I'd be like, oh, Muppet, But then I thought, well, I've only got a short period of time, so I started incorporating a person in the frame. And I thought, oh, that's clever, not realising that that was called street photography.
And now you wait around for 30 minutes just so you can have someone walk through the frame.
No, I think that's other people. I don't wait around much.
No?
10 minutes,
10,
and
bang,
you
you're
know
gone.
me, I'm moving on, mate. None of that waiting around for 3 hours to get the shot.
I've been looking at your work on Instagram the last week or two, and it seems you are moving in a different direction or trying new things. You're sort of doing some early morning shots or some evening shots and some sort of more atmospheric cinema type filmic shots. Is that right?
I guess I've fallen into that cinematic type love of those shots that are all on Instagram at the minute, and I've sort of... Look, I'm no trendsetter, you know what I mean? My shots are done by thousands of other people, probably better. I just do it for the fun, but I always want to challenge myself. I find the light and shade stuff fantastic. I love it. It's what gets me up in the morning. Mm-hmm. But I find it a little bit easy.
Yeah.
I see those shots immediately, you know what I mean? Like other people can't, and they go, how do you do that? And I don't know, I just see it. So I want to have a challenge. So, sometimes insomnia, which is the reason why I got those misty shots, is I just couldn't sleep. So I decided, instead of lying in bed for another 3 hours, because I was awake from 3, I looked out the window and I thought, oh, I can't believe my luck, it's misty.
I get up at 2.
I said to the wife, I'm just going out with my camera, and I got those shots,
I get up at 2 in the morning for work, but what are you doing up at 3 in the morning? That's ridiculous.
No, I don't know, mate. Just can't sleep. Got things on my mind.
Yeah.
So,
shots.
I go to bed late and wake up early. It's sometimes it's good. Sometimes, most of the time, it's not, because you start getting very tired. Yeah. So, but in this chance or this opportunity that I looked at, and it was foggy. We don't get fog in Adelaide very often, and I thought, oh, I've got to do it. I've got some foggy shots before, and I love shooting in fog because it makes everything. Even just shooting down a normal street looks fantastic, because the lights reflect, and get diffused on the fog. And and I've just been trying different things. I've got a new camera.
What?
And that's...
What do you got?
Yeah, I got an XH1 Fuji as well to go with my collection of Fujis. I'm a fanboy, and that sort of opened things up for me as well. I guess with having that inbuilt stabilization, I can shoot at much lower shutter speeds, because my hands are already shaky, and it's given me an opportunity to try different things. So I'll still be doing my light and shadow stuff, but I want to do other things that challenge me, and I might not be as good as other people, but I'm trying. And this lockdown has opened my eyes to processing raw files, which of course, for some of people who know me and follow me know that I only generally process JPEGs.
And why is that?
Well, I've always shot JPEG and RAW. I always record those files. So I've got a RAW file for every image I've taken, but just laziness, I guess, because I just didn't want to sit in front of a computer and fiddle around for half an hour, 45 minutes. I just pick my images, I put them on my phone, and I touch them up on Snapseed generally. And most of my stuff I get in camera, I shoot manual, so I get pretty much exactly, not always, exactly how I want, because the camera can only record so much. You do have to manipulate a little bit to get an image to how you want it.
Yeah.
But generally, it takes me 30 seconds, 2 minutes to do an image in the coffee shop, and bang, it's a banger, and it gets posted.
Bang. Now,
bang.
I did want to ask about one of your bangers, John. So I want to talk about a photo you took, I think, in 2019. Now, it's a cracking shot. So tell me about it.
Yes.
So where did you take it? And tell me the story behind it.
Okay, so I'll tell you first the story behind it. So it was taken in my lunch break. It was raining. I always go out in my lunch break with my camera. And I don't normally go down Rundle Mall because it's so boring. That's the main shopping street here in Adelaide. It's like a bit yawn fest, People just with shopping bags. But hey, I went down there because there'll be lots of umbrellas. If it's raining, there's going to be umbrellas. So it just so happened that I bumped into one of my friends who was also on his lunch break, called Vij, and he said, "Come on, John, I can't believe you're out. What you doing?" I said, "I'm shooting umbrellas." He said, "Same as me." So he said, "Come on, I want to go up to this car park, the Target car park at the end of Rundle Mall." And I'm like, "Mate, I don't want to go up there." He goes, "Just come up, it'll be good." I'm like, "Mate, I don't want to go up there. It'll be cold, wind's blowing. I'm going to be freezing my ass off."
Yeah.
So anyway, he drags me up there. And thankfully he did, because I wouldn't have got that shot. And literally, we were just up there 10 or 15 minutes fannying on. And I took quite a few shots of that pedestrian crossing. And nothing was coming. And then I was just about to give up. And then this dude with the red and white umbrella just walks along late. That's why there's nobody on the scene. He's walking across the lights late. And I was praying that he wouldn't move. And I'm like, please. And I'm not religious, but I'm like, please, don't move. Just stay on that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, they walk along the middle and then they peel off.
Yes.
Just right at the most critical time because they're lazy. Do you know what I mean? And they want to cut the corner.
Yeah.
But this dude just kept walking in, and that is a single shot with my XT3 80 to 55 kit lens, which I was worried about because it was pouring with rain, and of course it's not weather sealed. And I was sticking it out through the bars in the car park, and I got that shot.
And where's the intersection?
It's on the corner of Pulteney Street. It's on Pulteney Street and Rundle Mall. It's a common intersection. I've got other shots there. The light on a night time during summer streams down there, and you get really nice shots of people crossing. But it was just, and I've been up there a few times, and I just I couldn't see the shot, and then that happened. So, in all honesty, that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for my friend VJ. And I say that all the time when I tell this story.
Right on, VJ.
Sometimes I shoot predominantly as a lone wolf, and I get some of the shots. But I do like to go with other people, and it challenges you sometimes, to do things that you don't want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
So, or go places that you don't want to go because that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
So it's good to go out shooting with people sometimes, because every now and again you get a shot like that.
Well, honestly, John, I've always enjoyed catching up with you and talking to you, and I look forward to seeing where this new direction takes you. Always loving your posts on Instagram. So thank you so much for chatting today, and I can't wait to get back over to Adelaide and shoot with you again.
Okay, Mark, thanks very much for having me, mate.
Nice to chat, John.
I hope to see you in person soon, mate. Take care, look after yourself.